No cap. Like this.
Be the strength where there's a weakness.
Or there's a
Because
weakness. Yeah.
I already got to this point without you. I don't
Yeah.
need you to get me here. I need you to help me get there.
Yeah.
So if you can help me get to this next point, and guess what? If we can get to that next point, then we'll find somebody and add somebody to the team who can get us to the next point. And this is how we grow. But
And
until we
build.
can understand and grow and build. And so when we start thinking and we can start finding that, it is so hard to wear this many hats. We want to take off some of these hats. Here,
Yes.
you wear this one for me. You wear this one for me. And
Yep.
when we can do it, like for you, you're not out here right now in Georgia, and I ain't out there in California. But if I was, guess what I would do? I would say, "Hey, P, give me one of your posters, sticking on the side of the truck,
For sure.
sticking on the side of the truck, and P, take these
And
cards and
and
put
not
them in
only
your
that,
business." Yeah.
and not only that, you wouldn't even have to do that. I would do that, of course, but without even that, I'm in this practice, and I wrote something down, but I'm gonna get back to that because what you just said. This is the practice that I'm in, and I would encourage everybody that hears this and to share this to do the same thing. If I know somebody that operates a business and is filling a void, because that's what we're doing when we operate our own business, but this is what they do. And not just because I know them, but I know that they do quality work. I know that I truly would use them myself. They are the first person that I go to for that service. I don't go to nobody else. I know people who do staging. If I need something staged, I'm going to go to them. If you were here and it was anything that had to do with deliveries or whatever, hey, KC, I got, whoa, can you do this for me? And now that I use your services and I know how you operate, then when it comes up, and it will, I would say, oh no, I got somebody for you. This is when
Mm-hmm.
you go for that because that's who I use. It's the
Mm-hmm.
same approach that I use with my fitness. Like I don't coach nobody to do something I don't do myself.
Right.
But I'm also in the process of building a network, is what I'm getting to. Outside of building a team is building a network. And my network, I just happen to have individuals who are very proficient in what they do. Great business owners, entrepreneurs, and people who are able to create this business for themselves and do pretty well. I support them by any opportunity that I get, I use them. And when people ask me who I use, I say I use them. I know people who cook food, chefs. I use those chefs for myself. Oh, you know what? I just realized something as I was saying that. Part of my team are my chefs that I use. So I have chefs
Mm.
that are part of my team too. I didn't even think about that. I have chefs that are part of my team too, outside of my massage therapist. Um, the chefs, they cook. If I have I do like member appreciation parties. My chefs are the person who do that. And then perfect example, I had my member appreciation at my folks at Zoe at Unk Club, right? I had my chefs come there. Fast forward, everybody's like, "Where did you have that at?" Oh, that's Unk Club. Now everybody want to go to Unk, so I help. So that helped Unk business,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Promote. Right.
Then,
Right.
but Unc say, "Hey, who was that you had cooked that food? Because it was like vegan or whatever, right? Yeah, man, I want to use them. I, here they go. You feel what I'm saying? Then they end up themselves throwing a party at Unc thing. So that's exactly how I operate.
It's
I have some other,
networking.
yeah, I had another member that's a realtor that I trained. And I told, somebody, if you need a realtor, we'll do it. But then one of the stagers end up working with the realtor.
Mm.
That's one of my members. They did some business together. You know what I mean? That's how I operate. So that networking. But I did want to say before I go too far in that, when it comes to onboarding, whether it's a member, a client, a customer, or it's a business partner, um, employee, the best practice that I've found, and most people don't practice this, they do it the opposite. I call it, this is what and I was just telling my little brother this. You have to drop the hammer out the gate. I always, no matter who, I have an onboarding process for everybody I do any type of business with, including all my members. And I always drop the hammer out the gate. What most people do, and I've never seen it work, I have never seen this work ever. What most people do is they drop the hammer when a problem comes. They try to come back and say, oh, you can't do it. They try to take a stance. But people are already set in the ways that you have delivered to them and let them become accustomed to. So when something goes wrong down the line and a person try to be like, oh, you got me messed up. That's not how we get down. We get down like this. This is what we're supposed to be doing. It's very difficult to recover, nearly impossible, because the person is not looking at them in that light. They have already built this relationship. So me, I operate the opposite. I always drop the hammer out the gate. I have people who are new members, and they be like, they said this before, they like, dang, I got to do all this to sign up? Absolutely. First of all, if they're not willing to do that to become a member, they don't need to be a member of mine, because they're not going to respect the business and the brand the way I need it to be, and they won't be a valuable member. It won't be a healthy relationship. I can't give them the best of me. They won't get the best of what this business or brand has to offer, and they won't be a consistent person and supporter of the business anyway. So it weeds those people out the gate. I put in my contracts exactly what you have to do to become a member. And when somebody says, oh, can I just, no, you cannot. You can't come in this door until all this stuff is done. And then when you come in the door, you can't start until we do this. And I have an onboarding process even for my members. Now, if I have that for my members, I dang sure got it for anybody that's going to be an employee. Right. And we not cool. It's this not about being cool. You are stepping into a business and a brand that I built. And this business and this brand is represented like this. This is what we do. This is how we do it. This is what we don't do. Now, if I bring you on, you're going to do this the way that we do it, how we do. We don't do it how they do it over there. We don't do it how you did it over there. You have to, how you come on, how you even come on. Oh yeah, I'm gonna send you these agreements, these non-disclosures. I'm gonna send you this, what you have to read over. I'm gonna send you, I got my own in-house certification for you to be.
How long you been in business, P? You've been in business about 10 years now, ain't it?
Technically 12, yeah. If you count all the way back before I even, you know what I'm saying? If you count all the way back to when I first just started, you know what I mean?
I'm 3 years in, P. I'm 3 years in. You 12. You see, but I remember when you first started. See, this the thing. I remember when you first started, and you told me, Case, come on, man. I need, and you know, I ain't saying I didn't believe in you, because I did. You know what I'm saying? I just I had my own path that I was on. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But
you should,
man,
and there's nothing wrong with
you
that.
know what I'm saying? And looking at you now, bro, you know, like, man, I tell you, bro, I'm proud of you. So proud of you, brother. You know what I'm saying? Because you 12 years in, and just I'm sitting over here listening to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, go ahead and talk your shit, black man.